Hi, I'm Professor Patterson. I just wanted to take a moment to start the semester with this video of introduction. So I'm going to take you around my house, show you some things, and hopefully you get to know me a little bit better, beyond just my love of teaching whatever class it is that you're taking from me. So first thing you need to know is that I'm married. I've been with my wife for 10 years, so we've only been married for, I think, 4 of that. Don't tell her that I don't know the exact date. I'm doing this on the fly. So truth be told, we're really bad at anniversaries. The other thing you should know is I have a pit bull. His name is Winston. You'll probably hear him occasionally throughout the semester, especially on our live Zoom sessions. This is him right here, looking really sad. Winston, can you say hello? No? Okay. Yeah, he doesn't really like when my wife is gone. She's actually out of the home right now doing some grocery shopping. Anyway, here is a piece of art. We like to collect art. This is our first original piece here. So when you actually get up on it, it is real oil paint. It's not a picture or a print or anything. Anyway, this is from Nancy Rawson. She is the artist on Grace and Frankie. My wife actually befriended her online, and they developed a working business relationship. And so this was a piece that we got as a thank you for some things that they did together. Anyway, another thing that we like to do is grow plants around here. We got a hanging plant. We call this one Kunu. We call this one Big Bertha because it just keeps outgrowing this particular pot that it's in. And then this one down here is an arrowhead. We don't really have a name for that one though. Anyway, getting ahead of myself. Well, getting really wrapped up in some details. This right here is the first piece of furniture that I've ever made. It's actually something I'm really proud of. We're going to go to the corners here. Those are like a perfect 90 degree. We'll follow it all the way down here to the other corner. And dang, if it isn't good. I don't have any screws in this piece. It's all done through interlocking pieces of wood and glue. So that's just a really big feat that I tried to accomplish in that piece. Here's something else, a little foreshadowing for you as we make our way out to where I like to work on and build things like that. So out here in my garage, first and foremost, it's a laundry room. It doubles as a laundry room. But secondly, it doubles as a workshop. So I have this whole curtain system up, and it'll basically seal off my entire section here just so that I can do some sanding and sawdust doesn't get everywhere. I've got a chop saw over here that I've got as a hand-me-down from my good friend. I got a table saw over here that I purchased. It's a Ryobi. It's a weekend warrior tool. I got this, and I got that way over there. It's kind of hard to see, but that thing way over there, it is made by a company called Shopsmith, and these are just really old tools. I got them as hand-me-downs from my grandfather, well, my wife's grandfather, but I claim them as my own. Anyway, I like using those things to work on wood, build stuff, and create. I also like to work on cars and do a little bit of gardening and a little bit of landscaping. So that's where we're at next, is actually our side yard. The backyard, we're renters, right? So we don't do a lot, but we do stuff that we can pick up and take with us. So this is the side yard that we've kind of created here. And it's really just been a haven for us to relax in during these times of COVID. So it's just been really nice to get a little bit of escape, a little bit of solace from this area. One of the things that we draw a little bit of our relaxation from, you might even hear it, it's this patio pond. And if we're lucky, we might even get some fish in here. So those are little baby fish. And those little baby fish are the results of the 5 bigger fish in there, 1 male and 4 females, and they've produced about another 25 or 30 little baby fish that we're going to be able to take inside. And remember that foreshadowing, right? If you are a good viewer of film, you know all about foreshadowing. They're going to end up in this tank right here. So this is a tank that me and my wife have been putting together, and it's going to be the home. It's a 29-gallon tank. It's going to be the home for those platyfish that you saw out there. and it's going to be a live plant tank. We're currently in the process of getting the water ready, and when the weather changes outside, we'll be ready to pull those fish in. This is actually my wife's office here. She's a photographer by trade. She has a master's in women's studies from the UC Davis. She's way smarter than I am, and she's way more pretty than I am. And so I really, I hit all sevens on the jackpot when I found her. Back here, actually, it's our room, but you don't need to be in there at all. And the last place that I really want to take you is the place where you're most likely going to see me from, and that's right in here in my office. So first thing you'll notice actually in the background is this giant gas pump. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. If anybody wants to know, feel free to reach out. You're going to see these pictures in the background. This is actually the Seattle Space Needle outside the Chihuly Glass Museum. These are shots that my wife took. This is inside the atrium. So they're a little bit harder to see in the video from my desk, but basically we're at the end of the tour, and I hope you got to know me a little bit more. This is actually going to be where you most likely see me next, and that's in the live Zoom meeting starting on the first day of class. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via email. There's contacts below in the links, so just go through those links, and then if you're ready, hit that start button and get going on the course. I'm looking forward to meeting you guys. Have a good one.